So I took some videos over the last, I guess, 12 hours. I know. And so I'm kind of going to put it together. It's going to be a lot of, you know, just short videos showing you, the weather and things. A bunch of just clips that I'm going to put together. So this, I guess, will be my intro. Alright, hurricane update. I just checked the weather. It is about 1:15 in the morning. The hurricane is approximately 30 miles. Well, the eye is approximately 30 miles from making landfall outside of Matagorda County, Bay City area, which is the county east of us, southeast, which it's basically the next county over from us. I know it's hard to see, but we've been getting steady rain. No flooding yet. I know it's hard to see, but just a little bit of standing water. The wind is definitely picking up, but it's not too crazy right now. The weather forecast did say that between 2 and 5 a.m. is when we will be seeing the worst of the storm. So that is approximately when it's going to make landfall and when the real bad winds and rain will come in. So far so good. I am finally about to head to bed. I've been up working on orders and getting everybody's order together, so first thing Tuesday morning when the post office reopens, I can go drop everything off. If I get woken up in the night, I will try to come out and make take another video just to show y'all. And for those of you who don't live down south, never been down south, so y'all have an idea of the craziness of a hurricane. No. Ooh, I can smell it.
The transformer's back over there.
I know, but there's a power line that goes through it. Or behind it, or there's a power line right there.
Yeah.
6:20 in the morning, and we got daylight starting to show up. Big gust. That is, well, you can't really see it, but the shed, the tree that is on top of the shed is the one that was sparking and caught fire last night. Uh-oh, look, we're losing part of the roof. I don't know if you can see it. There. Our neighbor across the street had 2 huge trees fall. I'll try to show you the one. There's one right there. It is blocking our driveway. Probably about 6 feet from hitting my car. My husband usually parks behind me, and I moved his car yesterday, and he never left, so he never put his car back in the driveway behind me. So that was godsend, because had he done that, the tree would have fallen on his car. So, and then the other tree, you can't see it, but it's over, it's this way down that road, and it's also blocking the road. She is angry, or shall I say he.
Nom nom nom.
So it's about 9:30 and we are just now coming outside to assess the damage. Watch out, buddy. So this is the big tree from my neighbor's yard that is blocking the driveway of my car. Still pretty windy. Lots of tree branches down. And then there's the second tree that snapped in half that is blocking the road. And this tree, this makes me sad because this tree provided so much shade for our street and our driveway. Like, oh, it's massive. Like, I am so blown away that it was uprooted, like literally uprooted. Hard to see, but our fence is falling over. This is our front yard. So lots of smaller tree branches down, but this is my neighbor. He lost a few bigger branches, but we have to say are very, very lucky that these trees didn't fall on our house, didn't fall on our vehicle, that tree didn't catch fire. Like last night after these two trees fell, these pine trees right here scared me. Like I was so worried about these two pine trees falling and this tree falling. Because if that corner tree over there could get uprooted, then so could any of these. But we're lucky. We still have no power, but you know, the storm's still, you know, we're still in the storm, so lots of overcast and wind, so the weather's not too bad. But once the bands move through and the sun starts coming out, it's going to be hot. I don't know if you can see the clouds, but that's how fast they're moving. Mother Nature is a force that no one can reckon with. Sorry, I know this is a lot. I'm just so amazed. Like, my driveway is completely blocked. I couldn't get out either way, though. It doesn't matter. We're okay. That's all that matters.
Heavy on just one side.
Well, we are on day 2 of no power. It sucks, to say the least. We are making it. We're pushing through. The kids are absolutely miserable. It's so hot, and there's nothing for them to do. Can't swim because the pool is nasty, dirty, full of debris, dirt, leaves, branches. No electricity, so they can't really play anything, watch TV. We set up we have a small generator. I mean, small generator. We have a big generator, but we can't get it to work, of course. So we have a small generator that we set up that is keeping the refrigerator and a big freezer powered, and we have 2 fans plugged into the generator cord, and we got our phone chargers. And last night we had plugged up our TV and hooked up my husband's phone, connected it to the TV, so we were able to watch Amazon Prime. But I don't know how a generator works, but I feel like the more you have plugged into it, the more gas it uses. Because before we plugged the fans in and the TV up yesterday, when it was literally just the refrigerator and the freezer, filling up the generator with gas lasted about 3 hours to 3 hours and 15 minutes. We didn't have it timed exactly. But once we plugged the fans up and the phone chargers, it seemed to last about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And then with the TV on last night, I felt like it lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, I don't know. I've been trying to time it because I was trying to time it because I was setting an alarm at night so we could wake up. We had to wake up literally every 2 hours and 15 minutes to put more gas in it to keep the fans blowing, because it is miserable. It seems like part of our town has power and part still doesn't, but we don't live in town. We live outside of the city limits. We live in the country, and so far nobody outside of the city limits, like when we went driving yesterday, anybody, didn't matter what side of town you were on or what outside of what town you were on, if you weren't in the city limits, you didn't have power unless you had a generator. So I don't know. Centerpoint Energy, which is our energy people for Texas, they're saying that there's like 1.8 million people or homes in the Houston area without power, and about 1 million of them should have power by tomorrow night. And those in the harder hit areas should prepare for being without power for longer than that. And I told my husband, I was like, well, how do we know if we're in a harder hit area? Like, could you be more specific, please? I feel like we are in a more harder hit area for sure, because we were literally right outside of the eye. But I don't know. So I guess this will be the exit to the video. I'll try to keep y'all updated in my community post on how we're doing, power, or getting orders. I'm just waiting for the post offices to open so I can drop off orders. I did talk to my husband, and we are already debating on talking about driving up north towards Austin or west towards Louisiana to find a hotel for a couple of nights. I personally don't know how many more days I can do this. So, I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated. So, thank you everybody for your thoughts and your prayers and your well wishes. I hope everybody that is in the Gulf Coast area, my fellow Texans, hope you're all safe and hanging in there. I will see y'all in the next one.